Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat.
And I'm Raven. So today is a very special design. We are working in collaboration with LS Carr for the book Saving Terra. And I wanted to kind of talk about books and representation and things like that matter, because that's been in the public consciousness a lot lately since certain authors decided to be more blatant than they had been in the past with their foul ideas. So,
What do you mean with being turfs?
Yeah, being big giant turfs. One thing that I wanted to talk about is we've had a lot of requests for a Harry Potter soap, and we haven't done it. We've heard you, but we haven't done it.
Turf stuff happened.
Well, and again, that's not new. She's been turfy for a while.
Like doubling and tripling down happened.
So, it's really important to me that we deal with that kind of disappointment by putting positive energy into something more worthwhile. So I reached out to Leo over at Saving Terra and let him know that I would really like to be involved in trying to help him promote his book. Saving Terra, #1, is about a trans man named Emmet. And of course, I love that name. That's my son's name. So, that is taken to a world called Terra, and he has to save both Terra and Earth. And it is written by a trans man. So we really want to make sure that we are supporting solid alternatives to something like Harry Potter. If you have a problem with Harry Potter's author being a TERF, support trans people. So, one thing to note too is this video is also coming out on the day that the Kickstarter for Saving Terra is launching for the pre-orders for the book. We will 100% be backing it. I'll go ahead and put a link down to the Kickstarter in the description box. We are making these bars as a support tier for the Saving Terra Kickstarter. So please go ahead and go check it out. Would be super awesome. Let Leo know that we sent you, and you can check out some awesome things on the website, as well as some excerpts and samples and backstories that have been posted. Go check it out. Go place your pre-order. Not sponsored, but we're doing this because we want to help. We want to make sure that we're bringing awareness to awesome books by creators with awesome representation. So, off we go. What we're doing with this one, we're going to be doing it in the slab, clearly with my giant bucket. And we are going to be designing this inspired by the Saving Terra cover, which I'll put up on the screen now. I have some fun little embeds. We're going to get started with our base, which is our usual blend of oils. And I'm going to be combining our lye water mixture here. Okay. Blendy blend. So some personal backstory here. I heard about Saving Terra initially through TikTok. Came across Leo's TikTok talking about it and was like, that sounds super cool. And as he's been posting updates, just kind of letting people know where the status of the book is at, I reached out to him and offered to do a soap batch to go along with the launch and help support. And he was like, yes, very excited. He also helped us pick out the fragrance. So today we're going to be doing a combination of rainwater from Candle Science with a bit of lavender. And this one is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Leo was so kind to work with me in picking out the fragrances and helping with the design and everything. So very, very excited to be getting to work with our lovely author. So I need to pour off what is going to be the base. Really filling that up. Okay. And I'm going to be putting black iron oxide in this one. So there's our combo of fragrance oils. Custom blended, just for Saving Terra. Let me get this blended. And here is our slab mold. So this is our custom-made slab mold lined with freezer paper. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the usual porn for a slab. not going to be coming back to this. I'm going to go ahead and scrape it out.
I feel like everybody is enjoying the 70s porn music with the poor porn.
My royalty-free porn music.
Yes.
I think it's technically sexy and sensual. It's, you don't want to have porn on this here YouTube. God, somebody posted something that reminded me the other day, like back in the day, early days of YouTube, you couldn't post videos over a certain length. I was like, oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Limits to how long your YouTube videos could be. So I remember I used to post sped up streams of me drawing, and they were too long. I had to apply for like a producer account or something to be able to upload videos up to like 10 minutes or something. Maybe it might have been 15, but there were limits to how big the files could be. Like, oh God, I forgot that.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, not to sound like an old person or anything, but like, y'all kids don't know how good you have it now.
I mean, we are both older than YouTube.
We are, yeah.
And Google.
Yep.
And Netflix.
Yep.
And Hulu.
I was talking to Allie and Emmet the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, no, that didn't exist when I was a kid, and they couldn't even process it. They're like, what do you mean you didn't have YouTube? I'm like, YouTube I didn't have internet as a kid. And they were like, what?
I don't think my family, I don't think we had internet until I was like 10.
Yeah.
Which is when we finally got a home computer.
Yeah, I remember when we first got internet and we were just like, whoa. This is back in the day when loading an image meant you had to wait as each line of the image loaded up.
Or when you had to sit there and wait for the dial-up, and if somebody was on the internet, you couldn't be on the phone.
Yep.
And if somebody was on the phone, you couldn't be on the internet.
Look, I remember getting kicked off the computer because somebody needed to use the fax machine.
Yeah.
I remember that rather distinctly. So I need this to set up a little bit more because I need to be able to texture it with a spoon. We are working on making a special coupon code with Leo. So if you back the Kickstarter at a certain level, you'll get a coupon code to use on our site to pick up one of these bars. Texture this with a spoon. Really want to try and recreate some of that shape that's in the cover for the book. Going pretty deep with this, and that's okay. So it's kind of resettling a little bit too. So now that I've got this all textured, I'm going to set this aside for a second. So, pour this off. Oh, we got some chunkies down on the bottom. What you doing there, chunkies?
Probably got sick of waiting for this frosting to set up too.
Probably. So in the smaller bucket here, or actually, no, I think in the big bucket, I'm going to do Iris Purple. And in the small bucket, I'm going to be doing Purple Haze. I might even put just the tiniest touch, just barely even a hint of Black Iron Oxide in this to darken it just a little bit, to desaturate it a touch. So that cover does have that really pretty combo of purples. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and do this as an in the pot. Second-hand help. So I'm just going to do a quick spritz of just a little bit of biodegradable gold, which is the Sparkle Me Gold from Mad Micah's, just to give that a little pop. And it's time for embeds. So on the cover of the book, in the logo, there is an arrow and a sword. So I have made these teeny tiny. Okay. You'll be able to see them once they're on the soap. But there is a sword and arrow. So I have made teeny tiny. Oh no. Sword and arrow to go on the top here. And I've messed that one up. I'm so sorry. And here we are with the finished top for the Saving Terra bars. I'm super excited. I'm excited for the book. I'm excited for the soap. So awesome. All right, so we are going to let this cure for a bare minimum of 24 hours. Our slabs are kind of hit or miss how long they take before we can pull them out. But then we will split this into loaves and then split the loaves into bars, and they'll be good to go for the launch. Alrighty, so again, go check out the Kickstarter, and we will catch you in a few minutes. Welcome back. We are ready to go ahead and split the Saving Terra slab into loaves and then feed it to Greg for bars. So I'm going to get started by trimming our first loaf here. Fingers crossed I placed those little swords and arrows well enough. Woo! Bang! So far, so good. This next part I will probably just speed up. Now we're all set up to cut the bars. I think I did not do a perfect job on lining these up, but I think I did the best I'm going to be able to do. Which looks like it was not that bad. Not that bad at all. There we go. Boing! Boing! Let's see how we did. So first off, like, how cute are those on top? I love that. That looks so nice. And there we are. Ooh. That definitely makes me think of the cover of the book. Pretty. Ooh. There we go. Look at that swirl. So pretty. I hope Leo likes them.
Me too.
I sent him some pictures while we were working on it, and he was like, oh my God! It's super cool to get to work with somebody in this capacity. Like, I'm really excited for them. Like, it's so cool. Getting a book published is hard work. Good job, Leo.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
How's it feel to not have Raven hit you yet?
He's good.
Why do you make it sound like I'm abusing Greg all the time?
No smack Greg.
I'm not mean to the Greg.
Greg is not the masochist in this relationship.
And with that, here are our finished Saving Terra bars. So excited with how these came out. I'm very excited. So as a reminder, there is a link down in the description. Also, I'll put it in the pinned comment for the Kickstarter for Saving Terra. Again, not sponsored. We just really want to make sure we can help out someone who is doing something really cool and creative, and we're very excited for it. So we will see you over there. We're going to go back it ourselves, and I hope you do too if you're able to. If you're not able to, please, or even if you are able to, spread the word. We need to get more representation out there, more awesome books to follow and fall in love with. So with that, we thank you again for hanging out with us while we worked on this loaf, this slab, these bars. And with that, we will catch you for our next video. We usually update on Saturdays for sure, Wednesdays sometimes. We're here on YouTube. We're also on TikTok and Facebook and all the social places. Links are down in the description if you want to check those out. And this will be available as part of the Kickstarter tiers for Saving Terra. So that'll be cool. All right. We will catch you next time. Hope you have a great day. Go read a book. See you later, everybody.